Okay, there were some waves being channeled throughout the sports world between the NBA and the NFL when Austin Rivers decided to make what are deemed idiotic comments.
I could take 30 players right now in the NBA and throw them in the NFL. You cannot take 30 NFL players and put them in the NBA.
Whoa! And
I highly disagree.
Well, I could pick 30. I could pick 30 that can go out there and play in the NFL.
30.
Yeah, based off their size and their durability. LeBron, he's a tight end.
Yeah,
LeBron defensive
definitely.
end.
30's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
30's a lot.
More,
and I know you're going to LeBron, and then you could go to a couple of big men and stuff like that.
I can go to some
Maxey maybe.
They play like
Ja
they'll play
Morant.
like wide receiver or something like that.
I think Morant could play football.
Yeah,
But I think
it was talking about the
football
physicality though.
is harder.
Yeah, it
than
is.
basketball.
Yeah, of course.
So the transition from basketball to football is not as easy as he.
Of course. I mean, as someone who played football, I mean, I initially started off playing basketball and football,
But it's about skill.
the skill set. I mean, it's a lot of
skill too, but football anchors a lot more to me. Like you have like.
It's just physical. It's the most physical sport on the planet.
More than rugby?
It depends on
Boxing?
Yeah, it's more. Yeah,
MMA?
Even boxing.
It depends on what
even
position you're
MMA.
playing.
I'll say all that. Even though reason being is because you're talking about every snap you're using 100% of your physical strength. Now in boxing and MMA, you can finesse somebody. You know what I'm saying? Yoke them out. You know what I'm saying? Or an angle kick. But physical, when you going up
a jab isn't a fully physical.
No. You can just tap somebody in.
So like he's saying, every play in the NFL or football is you're supposed to give it
100. Because if not, you will get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 30. That's a lot. 30 NBA players.
But Austin did keep it real though. He said, "Hey, he couldn't do it. He said he was out there like 30 minutes. Coach yelling at his ass. It's Florida Heat. He said, "Fuck that, I'm out."
I mean, there are a lot of NBA players who played football and just had a growth spurt,
Right, exactly.
and were forced into basketball.
True.
Kenyon Martin even said that he was a football player and then he just had a growth spurt, and people were like, "No, you got to play basketball."
But that's when you hit that biological. You hit that gene tree.
And we've seen basketball players transition to football. So it's possible. I mean,
but I do agree. You'll see 30 NBA players in the NFL before you would see 30 NFL players in the NBA.
That's fact. Because in the NBA, outside of
skills,
it's skills.
It is skill. That is skill.
The NFL is more
strength,
physical traits.
Will.
Yeah.
NFL is more will. That's a will sport.
But basketball is skill. You got to put finesse. It's finesse. That's why I like basketball.
Now, granted, we're not saying, because like I said, I play football. You still have to have skill set too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to have a skill set to tackle. You had to have a skill set to
throw that ball.
To throw it. You got to have a skill set to
that.
catch it. You know what I'm saying? So it is a skill set.
But you can't just be big in the NBA. You got Shaq. Shaq wasn't just big. He was big and skilled. He was quick. He was agile.
Oh, yeah. You just don't.
The big niggas in the NBA don't.
I thought Bo would be amazing, and he still ain't panned out. I
mean, he has the talent. He just doesn't have. I hear he's lazy.
Yeah. The drive.
Yeah. But you got to have finesse to make it in the NBA.
Yeah, the NBA
at every level.
And now his position is lead now.
Remember Thon Maker? Mocker?
Yeah.
Thon Mocker?
Mm-hmm.
Thon Maker. Oh, man.
Taco Flock.
Yeah, Taco. Oh, yeah, Taco Fall.
Taco Fall. Yeah,
But, yeah, I mean, your boy was beefing with Austin Rivers. James Jones.
And Austin Rivers, if you stepped on the football field, homeboy, you wouldn't make it. We know that right now. Because you barely made it in the NBA.
Yeah, so James Jones snapped on Austin Rivers and called him out and said, "You barely made it in the NBA. You think you can make it in the NFL?"
Well, see, this is
I wouldn't say barely,
and that was it.
I ain't going to say barely. That's stretching it because if you get in the NBA, you got to have.
Austin was a lottery pick.
But not just that.
And that dude.
Facts.
That's where I was going. I was leaning to. Did you see him play at Duke?
Yeah, he balled out
you
at
saw
Duke.
him play at Duke.
Yeah.
You would know the next stop.
So that was
is
Cat.
the
What what's that was saying? He was
at
hating.
his stats. He
Yeah.
was like, you only averaged 11 points.
It
per
don't
game,
matter.
stuff like
Hey,
that.
listen.
But
The point is, you was a McDonald's All-American. You went to a
he got
prestigious
the
college.
accolades.
Yeah.
You went to a prestigious college,
college.
and you was a lottery pick. Not too many people can say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Not leading up to your NBA
Exactly.
career.
Even
So-
Djokovic can't say that.
exactly, and Djokovic, exactly. See what I'm saying? So my man was hating on him.
And Yo-
But with people, what I said last week, controversy sells. So
And
if
that's
you
all
say,
that's-
so if
that's
you
all
say,
that has been lately is controversy.
right, so if you say
Controversy
something
everywhere.
shocking, you know what I'm saying, which he did because he had everybody on the NFL getting at his ass. You feel what I'm saying? So, which you got to understand, he's in journalism now. So now that he's in journalism,
What like he said, what's going to make me relevant? What's going to get me talked about? I'm
Exactly.
in journalism now. My name got
and he was talked about
I'm
for
in the
24
news
hours.
cycle.
Yep, he
I'm
damn
in the
sure
news
was. So
cycle.
it worked.